Hi folks, welcome to MTS. Today we have a MTH Rail King Texas General with wheel configuration of 440. Picked this one up on eBay. The way I understand it is that it has some issues. However, it has a Proto 1 board set. So let me get this unpackaging out of the way. Per the seller's description, this was part of an estate sale. The engine kind of had a mind of its own, runs when it wants to. Also noted as no sounds. As you all know, I'm up to the challenge. There we go. I like the paint scheme, and recently repaired another Rail King General a few months ago. So I'm thinking we'll just get this one over to the workbench. I know it has a BCR in the tender, which was one of the main reasons why I went ahead and did the buy it now. I think it was like $140 plus $10 shipping. So BCR is worth $30 in itself. So I thought it would be another good example of just a Proto 1. Maybe we'll have to just do a reset on it. So we'll just go through and see what we got. Okay, folks, back over here at the workbench. Oh, wow. I just noticed something that's very disappointing. Yeah, that just came off. I'll see if I can't do something with it, but that's a little shipping damage there, I'm afraid, because that was not, that wasn't on the listing. Good thing is, I think it just comes out. There's two screws that hold that. I'm fairly sure that's a pretty common piece, so I should be able to replace it. All right, well, another thing we got to do. Again, we're just going to get right into this. We have the two screws in the front and the two screws in the back to remove the chassis from the shell. There we go. Just going to send the tender shell over to the side, and as you can see, it does have the BCR. We're going to do a quick sniff test on it. I'm not smelling any kind of burnt electrical components or anything along that line. The speaker looks like it's in pretty good condition. I'm not seeing any corrosion. Let's check the volume pot real quick. It is turned all the way down. That's where it's turned all the way up. I'm going to put that about halfway. That may have been our issue. that would be an easy issue as far as not having sound. It already has the BCR installed. We're just going to take this over to the layout, just like this. I'm going to plug it into the Locomotive, and then we're going to figure out what we're dealing with here. We're over here at the layout. I'm going to apply some power and see what happens. The previous owner said that they had tested this Locomotive, which is a standard Lionel 1033 transformer. We'll be using the Z4000, so maybe that'll help us out a little bit. Okay, so it's been about a minute. I'm going to go ahead and change direction. We'll get this forward, neutral, and reverse, and make sure everything's working. Okay, so I think for the most part we have a working unit. Only thing I'm noticing is that it doesn't have the chuffing sounds. So I'm going to start with a reset 18 using the Z4000, and we'll go from there. Okay, so over here at the Z4000, we're going to do a reset 18. So by doing that, we're just going to hit the program button, and I'm going to select the white and red are actually the selection. So we're just going to raise this up to number 18. There we go. And then what I'm going to do after that is hit the yellow button to execute the program 18. So I'm going to move you guys back over here to the locomotive. You can see what's happening here. And all I'm doing here is just going to hit that yellow button. We heard the 3 clanks followed by the 3 clinks. Let's see if that fixed our issue. Still no chuffing sounds. Now we will do a full ProtoSounds reset using MTH's ProtoSounds reset kit. Number on that's 50-1023. We're going to extract the sound chip, insert the Make PS chip, add some power, and then swap the chips back. Okay, so this is the chip extractor tool, and then this is the Make PS chip. So we'll go ahead and get in here. There's 2 slots on either side diagonally. We're just going to insert the chip extractor tool on both of those slots. We're going to kind of give it just a little bit of a squeeze. I'm going to use my other hand to just kind of stabilize it. And there we go. So there's the original Rail King Texas sound chip. Now we'll go ahead and put the PS, Make PS in. There's a little angle, and there's an angle on this, the chip setting. So when you're reinstalling that, you just want to make sure that those angles line up. Head up, let that sit, give it a little push. Okay, a quick visual, make sure that everything's in place, and it looks like it is. All my contacts are in place and it's sitting flush. So now we will apply some power. So I've taken the power down. We're going to let it power down. We're waiting for that. I'm going to do air quotes here, the fart noise. So that's been completed. So now we're ready to remove the Make PS chip. There we go. And then we'll reinstall the Texas Rail King chip. So we will give it some power again. I'll back you off here and slide you over. There we go. Here we'll give it some power. We'll run through the directions and see if that fixed our issue with the chuffing noise. Still don't have a chuffing noise. Now I'm going to go reference some other references. Okay, so what I've done now is I've completely replaced this top board. I removed the sound card or the sound chip, and then reinstalled it in the new board. We're going to see if that makes a difference. So there we go. It was apparently an issue with the top board. I am now going to get this all back together, and we'll run a few laps. All right, folks. So got the locomotive and the tender back together. I've already done a test run, but that cow catcher is just really bothering me. So we're going to go ahead and remove that, and then I can get you back for a proper viewing of this unit with the cow catcher in place. Right here. There we go. Just like that. We'll set those over here to the side for now. Worst case, I order another one. And we'll just put a replacement part on there. All right, folks, so we've got the new cow guard in place on this Texas General. We had to replace the top board on the Proto 1 in order to have the chuffing. Everything else worked fine, but for whatever reason, the chuffing wasn't working. I tried several different attempts at a code or a program 18. We tried the program 27 to no avail. So I had an extra top board that was sitting aside. Just swap that out. Works fine. So now we're going to get, again, with the new cow guard, I've got some period specific rolling stock. We're going to run this a few laps around the layout. Well, there you have it, folks. Not bad. Was able to get this back up and running with all ProtoSounds. To recap, we did a Program 18 full reset using the ProtoSound reset kit, and then actually did a Program 27 reset. Discovered that the issue with the chuffing was in the top board and swapped out to fix the chuffing issue. I think this is the third or fourth time that I've had to just swap the top board out on the ProtoSound 1. With Proto 1, the voltage determines the chuffing speed. Later ProtoSound versions use a sensor on the flywheel and the locomotive. Curious on your thoughts as to why seeing a common fail on that top board. My assumption is that one of those many components just fails over time and that detects that voltage. At any rate, good fully functional locomotive. Thanks for watching. I'll see you down the line.